I am valid. That is one thing that my story is. Hi everybody, my name is Nora and this is my story. In 2020, I suffered from severe mental health issues to the point where I tried to take my own life. When I tell you that it wasn't easy, I truly mean it. The person that saved my life, my youth leader and guardian angel, unfortunately passed away from cancer. I felt lost and like I couldn't move forward. December 19th, 2022 was the day that completely changed my life. That day was the last day that I would be able to walk for 2 years on my own. Through many doctors telling me that I was faking it, and as my symptoms were worsening, I got diagnosed with something called functional neurological disorder. To this day, I have the worst case of FND that my children's hospital has ever seen. At my lowest, I couldn't move on my own, I couldn't talk, see, and I had to be fed through my G-tube. Think about that for a minute. My first surgery was a medical device that would allow my body to get the nutrition that it needed. On top of all that, I was also having 60 to 100 seizures a day, and I was catatonic for about a year, and I don't remember any of it. Because of all my medical trauma, I ended up getting diagnosed with PTSD. I actually ended up having many flashbacks just writing a speech. Honestly, a part of me is so angry that I had to go through all of this at the age of 14. Doctors constantly telling me that I was faking it, nurses yelling and cussing in my face when my parents left for the night, and all of the medical mistreatment that I faced. All of these trauma situations are still things that I struggle with today. You know, it scares me, not knowing if tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and need to use a wheelchair. But something that I have learned in this long journey is that my story is valid. My experiences are valid and no one can take that away from me. Yes, you can ask all of the what ifs in the world, but that won't change the past and it definitely won't help the future. Well, how did I get better? Music therapy was my biggest resource. Music brought light into the darkness that my FND is. I also had many friends and family helping me along the way. Yes, I still do face medical relapses today, but what I have learned is that my story is valid and yours is too. Never give up on what brings you joy because now I have used my passion of music for good. I just released my first single and I continue to write music to show that you and your feelings are valid because they are.